In this video, I'll guide you through how to create subtasks in Microsoft Planner so you can break your work into smaller, manageable pieces and keep everything organized on your board. First, let's start by opening or creating the main task that will contain your subtasks. In your Planner board, find the task you want to work with. This might be something like a project milestone, a meeting preparation task, or a recurring activity that involves multiple steps. If you already see the task on your board, go ahead and click it. If you don't have a task yet, look for the option that says Add Task. Click that, give your task a clear descriptive name and save it. Once the task appears as a card on your board, click the task card to open the task details window. This is where you'll set everything up, including your subtasks. Now that the task details window is open, you'll see several sections for things like due dates, assignees, and descriptions. For subtasks, you'll focus on the checklist section in the middle of the window. The checklist is where you'll create and manage the smaller steps that roll up into your main task. Think about the individual actions you need to complete before you can consider this task done. Each of those actions will become a checklist item. In the checklist area, you'll see a box that says Add an item. Click into that box and type your first subtask. For example, if your main task is to prepare a report, a subtask might be gather data from last month or review feedback from stakeholders. Once you've typed in your subtask, press enter on your keyboard. You'll see it appear as a new line in the checklist with a checkbox next to it. Repeat this process for every step you need. Click Add an item, type the next subtask, and press enter. Try to keep each item focused on a single clear action. This makes it easier to track progress and avoids confusion later on. Remember, these checklist items are what guide you through completing the overall task, so take a moment to think them through. You can always come back later to add, edit, or remove checklist items if your plan changes. Next, let's make sure your subtasks are visible directly on your planner board so you can see your progress at a glance without opening the task each time. In the same checklist section, look towards the top right corner. You'll see an option that says Show on Card. This setting controls whether your checklist items appear on the task card in your bucket view. If you don't see the option right away, try hovering your mouse over the checklist area. When you find Show on Card, check the box. As soon as you do this, Planner will display your checklist progress right on the task card. You might see something like 2 of 5 to show how many subtasks you've completed. This is especially useful if you manage a lot of tasks and want a quick visual summary. From now on, when you look at your board, you'll be able to see not only the task name, but also how far along you are with its subtasks. Whenever you finish one of the checklist items, come back into the task, tick the checkbox next to that item, and watch your progress update on the card automatically. That's all there is to it. By creating checklist items as subtasks and choosing to show them on the card, you turn each planner task into a mini workflow that's easy to manage and easy to track right from your board.